along my way, I got to venture and spend time with President Mankam. I even traveled with him. And I learned a lot. And he shared a lot. And finally understood why, after so many years of struggle, so many years of preaching, and this massive success of the Democratic Party that we saw when he landed Seychelles, he walked away from everything. Okay? And he explained to me why he did so.
Why? I'd love to know.
And he told me, because I shared with him my vision, that whatever you do, make sure you do not get corrupted by politics. Okay? I'll share something with you. He told me, hey Chris, at the end of the day, okay, I was on the blue side, red side, whatever happened in the past, history. When I landed Seychelles, one person who communicated the most with me was President Rene. And they engage each other on different topics, personal or professional. They even at times travel together. Yet, our people were bashing each other. And their soul rest in peace. They both passed. But isn't that what we're seeing with our present leaders?
Absolutely, yeah.
They engage each other, they travel together, they have coffee and biscuits together, they discuss about matters together. Yet, our people, they bash each other. So, how do you stop it? People need to understand the message. They need to see. Maybe they needed to see the change, to see that the real change needs to happen with them.
Personal responsibility.
The personal responsibility. If there's one thing that needs changing in this country right now, it's the way the people think and the way they do things. There's a lot of things to be fixed.
Absolutely.
And
where to even start.
And those things will not be fixed just by politicians. Politicians can say whatever they want. But if politicians or leaders do not take a stance together, collective stance, to put a stop to it, my dear, worst case scenario again on the extreme, what do you think happens? Let's say you take a sample of human beings, you put them on an island, no rules, no rights, no social boundaries. What do you think is going to happen?
Chaos. We've seen it before. Lord of the Flies.
Human beings revert back to the very basic animal instinct. In principle, you even eat each other up. Okay? This is human beings in our DNA. So
that's a constant, it's a constant discussion, isn't it?
It is.
About whether we do need to be controlled or whether we can evolve to a certain point where we just instinctively do the right thing and not harm others.
That's it. There are different schools of thought, but it's fine. But I say those schools of thoughts are applicable in different settings. For example, let's say in the environment. Okay, there are people who cares about the environment like you, who will do all sorts of stuff to ensure they have protect the environment. Some other people couldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Right?
As we've seen.
On the other hand, you have other people who cares about, let's say, they care about kids, children. They will get engaged with children and kids, and they will be involved in whatever way they can. Now, we need to have the different boundaries to allow those different groups to function in a proper way, instead of bashing each other, instead of allowing the instinct of, it's very easy to hurt each other.